Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and in this video we're going to be talking about what we need to remember when we are waiting. But hey, if this is your first time here, my name is Tim and I'm a pastor here in New Jersey, and the whole vision behind my channel is very simple. I make videos that will help grow your faith, and so that's something that appeals to you. Please support my channel by hitting that like button right down below. And so with that said, let's get straight into the video. And in today's story, it comes from the book of Exodus, which is from the Old Testament. And for hundreds of years, God's people, the Israelites, lived as slaves under the nation of Egypt. But then God rescued them. God led them through the Red Sea and through the wilderness. He also provided the Israelites with bread and quail and also water from a solid rock. And after some time, God led them to Mount Sinai, where his people camped at the bottom of the mountain. So the leader of God's people was named Moses, and God chose Moses to lead his people out of slavery, out of Egypt. And one day, God called Moses to come on top of the mountain. And at the top of the mountain, Moses and God talked for 40 days and 40 nights. Yeah, that's a really long time. And so I wonder, what did they even talk about? Yo, God, what's up, man? My man, Moses, my stutterer. So happy to see you. Come on, God. You know I have a speech problem. Come on, I stutter. It's it's one of my insecurities. Come on, man. You know that I love you, right? Oh, I appreciate it. So why did you call me up here for? Yeah, I just wanted to check up on you and, see how my people are doing. How are they down there? Can't complain. Oh, by the way, thank you for the bread. Thank you for the quail. I mean, we were starving, so thank you so much. Oh, and thanks for the water. I love getting a drink of water. I mean, it's so much fun. All I had to do is just grab a rock and then, this is the best way to get water. I mean, I love it. I am God, so I can do whatever I want. Yeah, totally, I get it. You're God. So Moses, I actually wanted to give this to you so that you could give it to my people. Is this an iPad? No, you silly. It's a tablet. Oh, right. Silly me. So that tablet that I just gave you has all my laws and commands, and I want you to teach it to my people. And you should really look into the 10 Commandments. That's my favorite. I actually wrote it last week. No way. Yahweh. It's pretty good, right? All right, let's check out the 10 Commandments. You shall have no other gods before me. Come on, God. This is ridiculous. This will never happen to us. You're obviously the only true God in this entire world. I mean, what do you think? We're gonna worship like a cow or something? Who do you think we are? Sinners? Just wait and see. As Moses talked with God on top of the mountain, the Israelites waited and waited and waited, and they became impatient, and they were wondering what they were doing. And I don't blame them. I would have done the exact same thing. And then this is what they said to Aaron, which was Moses' brother. When the people saw that Moses was so long in coming down from the mountain, they gathered around Aaron and said, "Come, make us gods who will go before us. As for this fellow Moses who brought us up out of Egypt, we don't know what has happened to him." So Aaron took all the gold jewelry and he melted it and he made a golden calf. And then he told all the Israelites to worship it. And so the Israelites began to offer sacrifices and burnt offerings to this golden calf. So Moses came down from the mountain after talking with God. And when he came down, he saw what was happening. And let me just tell you, Moses was not a happy man. He was mad. He was so mad that he threw the tablet on the ground and it shattered into pieces. Moses then took that golden calf, he burned it down, he ground it into powder, and then he made the Israelites drink from it. So it's kind of gross. So now we have to ask ourselves, what is the entire point of the story that we just heard? Well, God helped his people over and over again. You see, he freed them out of slavery, he led them to the Red Sea, he led them to the desert, and he provided for them and gave them everything that they needed. God was with them every single step of that journey. But when God's people had to wait, they couldn't. They became impatient. They couldn't wait on God. And because they couldn't wait, what did they do? They took matters into their own hands. They did things their own way and worshiped a false god instead of worshiping the true God. And here's the thing about waiting. When waiting seems like a long time, we have to remember what God has done for us. You see, God was faithful, God was trustworthy to his people in the past, and he's also faithful to you and to me. And so when we wait, we have to remember what God has done for us in the past, because that gives us hope and confidence in our seasons of waiting. So in our waiting, we can always rely on God because he is trustworthy. So if there's anything that you remember from today, here is our bottom line, and it is this: when you have to wait, remember what God has done for you. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to hit that like button right down below. It really does help my channel. So I really appreciate it if you do that. Thanks again for watching. God bless, and I'll see you next week. And with that said, Pastor Tim out.
What? Did you guys just see what happened? How did that even happen? I walked through the door. I know, I forgot to wash my hands. Remember, always wash your hands, because if you don't, then stuff like this happens. Remember, always wash your hands. Pastor Tim out.